Hey guys, back again with another video review of The Healing, which is by Jonathan Odell. Now, this is my first Jonathan Odell, and I was buddy reading this with PrettyBrownEyeReader. Alicia, if you don't know her channel, definitely check her out. I will link it below. Now, this is funny because I have been wanting to read this book for a very long time. I had this book sitting on the shelf for at least 2.5 years. And then I saw a video review. It's like a light video review from Deniz Dee Cooper. If you don't know her, definitely check her out. I'm going to link her below. And it kind of sparked my interest to read it a bit sooner, but I didn't. So it was just recently when Alicia was saying, oh, you know, I want to read The Healing. And I said, oh, come on, let's read it together because I've been wanting to read it. I thought, okay, yeah, this will push me. So, you know, I've done a video that's called White Writers Writing About the Black Experience. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it below so you kind of know where I'm coming from. So if you've watched that video, you know, I kind of have a little something inside when a white writer writes about the black experience and, you know, doesn't actually get it right. Not really. And perpetuates stereotypes and all kinds of other bullshit. But anyway, so I read this one and I went in a little dubious. But I must say, I absolutely loved this book. This is 5 stars, this book. Now, Jonathan Odell is from Mississippi. He grew up in Mississippi. And he grew up privileged. And he was not very conscious of this privilege until a little later on in life. And then he got like, you know, time away and to realize, you know, where he had lived and how he had grown up. And I tell you, this book is so well written. I can't even tell you what the storyline is about because I don't want to ruin it for you. I won't tell you anything about the plot of the story, because that would just ruin it for you. So like if you decide to pick this one up, don't even read like the inside cover or anything like that, because you don't want that to spoil like, you know, preconceived notions of what you think the story is going to be about. Don't do it. But I will tell you this. There is some poignant characters in this story. There is a story that is full of fear, full of hope, full of discovery, and you will be so glued you won't want to put it down. I must say, Polly Shine is one of the most fantastic characters I've read about this 2016. Really, really interesting the way he puts the story together. Well written, no white saviors in sight. Okay, none. All of the, I would say, characters that mean anything to the story or that are most important to the story are black. And it brings a whole new turn on a slavery kind of story. So that's all I'm going to tell you. If you haven't picked up Jonathan Odell, definitely pick up The Healing. I will be picking up probably something else by him surely before the end of the year. And if you do pick the book up, be sure to read what he writes at the end of the book, which is a note to the reader. Be sure to read the note to the reader. Everything will become more clear to you why I think he is capable of writing about black people. At least he did it really well in this book. Here's Jonathan Odell. Yeah, definitely 5 stars. Quite a quick read, very passionate read, and a hopeful read. pick it up. That's all I have for you today. Bye.